Okay, it says I'm live. We'll wait for people to come in before I really get into it. Pretty much the topics I want to talk about are films of 2019 so far. Today is my birthday, May 25th, so just relaxing. Hey, DJ Mexicano. Hey there, MC Sucks. Just waiting for people to shuffle in. I do have a couple topics. Hopefully, we'll keep on the topics, but we'll see. I know the Rambo 5 bootleg trailer came out, which I saw, which, sorry, did not impress me. I want to talk about the films of 2019 so far, then what's coming up. I think that'd be a fun topic. Peter Freakout, doing well. Doing well pretty much any other day. Zelix, hey, good evening to you too. Just letting people shuffle in. Going to see a movie for your birthday? Nah, to be honest, I couldn't sleep. That's why I did that late night stream. By the time I get to sleep, I was so tired. I slept till like 4. And then I got up. I did some stuff around the house. I got something to eat. And now I'm doing this. So, hey, Pizzao, thank you, man. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, just waiting for people to shuffle in. Yeah, it's nothing too shabby. I guess that's why I did rewatch another movie. You know, if people ask if I saw a movie, I rewatched The Hunted. Really good, underrated film. Like, you know, it's like some cosmic joke that I rewatched this film, which is like First Blood, an awesome movie. And then a bootleg trailer for Rambo 5 pops up on my birthday. It's like some cosmic joke. And then I see the trailer, and it did not impress me for Rambo 5. Because it has this Logan feel, and I don't like the Logan feel. Yeah, The Hunt is so underrated. William Friedkin directed it. I love Tommy Lee Jones' Benicio del Toro. I love the Johnny Cash beginning and opening. I mean, it opens and begins and ends with Johnny Cash's voice. How more awesome can you get with The Hunted? Bloody knife fight, brutal. It's fast paced. I'll probably want to try to review that before I head out for the move, which would be June 2nd. But then a few days before, I got to shut off the internet and everything. So maybe Thursday, maybe Friday will be my last day online. And if you're wondering, there's a slow mode for 20 seconds. It just makes it easier to read the comments if you're wondering. The slow mode on here on the streaming. But what films of 2019 have you guys liked so far, and which films of 2019 have you hated so far? Sort of 2 lists. Because the only one I've liked so far is John Wick 3. Will Dark Phoenix be the worst X-Men film ever made? I don't know. I haven't. You know what? I haven't paid attention to that movie. Thank you, Justin Whitworth. Thank you, Pizzao. Yeah, it'll be a pain in the ass, but pretty much the place around here, they doubled the rent. And you tell in some time they're just going to bulldoze the whole area and put a store or apartment complex. So it's better to do it now than wait for last minute. Us. I have not seen Us. That's the well, it's not the sequel to Get Out, but Jordan Peele, right? I haven't seen Us. But yeah, for those like, what films of 2019 have you guys seen? I know you guys have mentioned some. Hellboy 2019 did not impress me. Pet Sematary remake I hated, and Yeah, that's true. Look on the bright side. That's true, Pizzel. That is true. So yeah, I mean, maybe it's fate. Lost a few DVDs and Blu-rays, or they got stolen. Fingers crossed. Hopefully you didn't jinx me. But yeah. Although I have so many, I probably won't notice if some get lost. Shazam, yeah, I haven't seen Shazam. I've just same with Brightburn. I didn't see those because I'm so burned out on superhero movies. I'm so burned out of them. No pun intended with Brightburn, but I'm burned out on superhero movies. I just have less than zero interest in any of that stuff. I really, if I don't see a superhero movie for 5 years, I'd be fine with it. That's how burned out I am on comic book films and superhero films. So burned out. Maybe I'm alone in that. But yeah, I mean, just looking through 2019, I mean, January 2019, you had films like Escape Room, Glass, The Upside, which I never saw, Replicas, I didn't see with Keanu Reeves, A Dog's Way Home, who gives a shit, Serenity, and not the one I'm thinking of. This is apparently a really bad one with Matthew McConaughey. Least favorite Blumhouse film? I can't even think of fucking any Blumhouse movies right now. I saw the Rambo 5 trailer. There's a bootleg trailer. I'm sorry, I was not impressed. I have a bad feeling about it. It has this big feel of Logan, and I don't hate Logan, but I don't want that for a Rambo film. And that trailer absolutely tells me he's going to die at the end. And it doesn't even feel like Rambo. It's like Rambo in name only. It could easily have been a fucking sequel to Bullet to the Head, or well, Arrow to the Head. That's a sequel to Bullet to the Head, just called Arrow in the Head. I mean, I just before it ended it perfectly, and that trailer did nothing. It's like Logan meets Taken. Logan meets Taken. I don't want to see Logan meets Taken. And I know I'm alone in that, but I don't. We didn't. Show we didn't need another Rambo film, man. And you can find it on YouTube. Just type in Rambo 5 bootleg trailer or whatever. And I I'm alone, but I'm not feeling it. Cena, part of the Fast and Furious movies. I hate John Cena. He's a shitty wrestler. He's a shitty on the mic, and he's a shitty actor. And if you don't bring John Cena in the Fast and Furious, I think Fast and Furious movies should be done then. Fucking done. Thank you, Astrolife Channel. Watching Hard Target for the first time. That's cool. Hopefully, hopefully you enjoyed. If not, teach their own. I especially love the uncut version of Hard Target, which I have. Actually, over there, I took that. That's going to be one of the things I bring in my suitcase. Batman vs. TMNT I didn't see, so maybe I'll watch it after I've moved. So I haven't seen Batman vs. TMNT. I'm trying to leer it because I don't want to see a Batman movie and the TMNT are side clown characters. Look at this pizza. I don't want it to turn into that. I'm not seeing the new Godzilla film in theaters. I'll wait till home video or digital. I already got burned by the last couple of Godzilla films. I'll just wait till DVD or something. But I mean, even coming out, you want Terminator, Dark Fate. I talked about that before. CGI that looks worse than 1991 T2's effects look better. That's a fucking crying shame. And then you have Butch Lady, some Mexican lady, and a very old ass Sarah Connor. Freet I saw once a long time ago, but I barely. I thought it was kind of mediocre. Alex Winter from Bill and Ted starred, I think, directed that. I'm not a big fan of the movie, but it's not the worst film ever. Thank you, Andy Brown. Yeah, the Rambo 5 trailer, it did nothing for me. Well, that's Afterlife channel. That was Kevin Eastman, but they don't own that anymore because he gave it to Peter Laird, who was the other owner of TMNT, and then he sold it to Nickelodeon. So Nickelodeon owns it. Nickelodeon owns TMNT. That's why they gave it to Paramount to release those shitty Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtle movies, and they have really shitty Ninja Turtle cartoons. So, no, I have no hope for TMNT. I think they're dead. Yeah, Roman Reigns will be in Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw, I don't know. Part of me like looks like fun. The other part, they show the entire movie in the trailer. Literally, I see like they showed the entire movie in the trailer for that. So it's like, what's the point of seeing it if the entire movie's already there? MVD, I don't know. I got in a big shouting match with the guy who runs MVD, but things got smoothed over. He apologized, and I don't know. They fucked me over with Nemesis, and the guy didn't even know that Nemesis was messed around with, which to me shows. I'll wait till I read a dozen reviews at least before I ever buy an MVD product. But I mean, in fairness, the guy on Blu-ray.com reached out to me, and we squashed the fight. So that's more than other people have done. And it had taken me 20 minutes to get into what all that was about. Long story short, Nemesis with Olivier Gruner. It was an alternate cut with changes. He didn't know that. And it's not the same cut that's on the DVD or VHS or Laserdisc. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't the Nemesis I paid for. I felt ripped off. He didn't like that. He talked behind my back on Facebook. Someone told me about it. I called him out on it. Then Blu-ray.com, I'm like, he was on there, so I called him out on that. Everyone was on his side. But then he reached out to me. He apologized. We squashed it. That's the thing. Dr. Giggles, if you can find the work print of Hard Target, it's worth a look. If you can find the work print of Hard Target, which has a lot more violence put in, definitely look out the work print. I actually made a fan cut, which is the work print and theatrical cuts put together. I don't. Remade of Child's Play, the doll, to be honest, looks like shit, although I still take it over Curse and Cult of Chucky. But I think the cinematography, I think the lead kid looks fine, acting wise. I think it'll be decent. But I could tell from the look of it, it'll be better than Cult and Curse of Chucky, although that's not saying much. Hey, DJ Donnelly, didn't do much, honestly, for my birthday. Actually, now I think about it, I saw The Hunted again. Very underrated film. And didn't do much. Got something to eat. Thank you, Marvel DC fan 52. Thank you, Ryan DeWitt Todd. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle, the Steven Seagal fan 2000 Productions. The Steven Seagal fan, I hope you never see my Steven Seagal marathon of movie reviews because I love early Steven Seagal, but his direct-to-video stuff, I did a lot of ranting, and I've pretty much reviewed every single Steven Seagal film. So I did series Steven Seagal. I love early Steven Seagal, but after his a new Ben and Black film, I don't care about. Yeah, I love early Steven Seagal too, but later ones, Jesus Christ. Attack Force. That was a fucking journey to get through those direct-to-video movies. But I did review them all. I'm probably the only guy on YouTube that's done that. Ryan Do It, Todd, you're missing out on the early ones. Out for Justice, Above the Law, Hard to Kill, Under Siege. Those are great ones. The new Spider-Man or two. I'm not a Toy Story guy. New Spider-Man, no. Trailer like shit, and I've lost interest in Spider-Man. Spider-Man: Homecoming did not hold up for me. I like Tom Holland, but the rest of the movie, I want Spider-Man, not Iron Man Jr. Rambo 3 came out May 25th, 1988. Go figure. I love Rambo 3, but this new Rambo. Oh, thank you, Swiggity Swag. That's nice of you. You've opened up my movie taste watching since 2015. You're awesome, man. Thank you so much, man. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Jackie Chan Marathon would be fun to do. I would like to do that sometime. Yeah, there were some good direct-to-video Seagal films. I like Pistol Whipped. I like Urban Justice. The Keeper was all right, but I reviewed all of them for those interested. They're on the channel. I have a playlist of it. So, since more people come in, what films of 2019 have you liked so far? Which ones have you hated so far? Matthew Broderick marathon before or after he killed someone with a car? Because that did happen in real life. I think he was overseas and him and someone accidentally killed someone in a car or something. If you don't believe me, look it up. Then that's James Bond film Valentine's Day. They have to, well, they haven't even started making anything, so it'd be a pretty rush to get it by Valentine's Day. I know the new Sonic movie got pushed back to Valentine's Day 2020, which is good. Escape Room was this year. It came out in January. I should have it here. In January, you had Escape Room, The Upside with Kevin Hart, Replicas with Keanu Reeves, Glass, Serenity with Matthew McConaughey. February, you had What Men Want, wow, a film no one gave a shit about. Cold Pursuit, which I didn't see. Happy Death Day to You, which I don't know if anyone saw that movie. Captain Marvel was a piece of shit. Active State, I wanted to see it, but I didn't get a chance to see it. Us, I didn't see. Dumbo, I didn't care. Replicas was okay, but a bit weird. Huh. Yeah. Lego Movie, the second part, did not see. Night School with Kevin Hart, that came out this year. No, I didn't see that. Kevin Hart. Sometimes he can be really annoying. He seems more funny in his interviews than in his movies. What's the Invisible Man remake? Are they even doing that now? I thought they canceled it when The Mummy with Tom Cruise bombed. Avatar sequel's going to underperform at the box office. Sally, no, because James Cameron just people love Jimmy Cammy, even though I don't think he's done a good film since True Lies. But how many Transformers films did it take before those films started to bomb? Big Bang Theory. I'm not going to get into Ghoulies. I already reviewed the Ghoulies films, and we're kind of talking about like films of 2019 right now or in the future. Kind of want to keep it a little bit on topic in this stream, so I'm not answering like random questions every 5 seconds. I can wait for Venom too. I didn't like Venom. I thought they turned it into a stupid comedy. Well, they're doing a True Lies TV show for whatever dumb reason. I like Minority Report. I like Night and Day. I like A Few Good Men. I like Collateral. Yeah. James Cameron's not going to do True Lies sequel because True Lies is too un-PC because it's terrorism. But they're doing a TV show. Oh, no problem, Jesse. Wade Wilson, I disagree. I did not like Rambo Last Blood trailer. I got bad vibes from it. It looks like trying to be Logan meets Taken, and I don't need a Logan version of Rambo. I don't get the praise, man, but good on. Hey, if you like it, good on you. I think it looks like Rambo in name only. You could easily tell Rambo's going to die. I don't look forward to it at all. The trailer did nothing to impress me. Compared to Rambo 4's trailer, when I saw that, I guess I'm alone. I'm the only one that did not like the Rambo Last Blood trailer. Oh well. I thought it looked like shit. It's like a wannabe Logan. That's what it is. It's a wannabe Logan mixed in with Taken, and to me, it lets Rambo in name only. Just my opinion. Thank you, John McSorley. Spawn reboot. I don't know when the production will be. Actually, Stallone said he's not being in any more Creed movies, so they'll kill him off screen. I like Metallica and Linkin Park. Didn't listen much to Five Finger Death Punch. Bill Murray Marathon, maybe one day. Suffer for a bad ending? How about Alien 3? Well, the entire movie's bad. Yeah, the upcoming Terminator Darth Phase bullshit. I did know Rambo 3 came out on my birthday. Yeah, May 25th, 1988. It's a bootleg trailer. Everyone else likes it except me. But hey, what do I know? To me, it's just a ripoff of Logan with a little bit of Taken. And if you told me that was a sequel to Bullet to the Head called Arrow in the Head, I would have bought the same thing. Bill Murray, he's two-faced. I mean, he didn't talk to Harold Ramis for 20 years because he's a dickhead. And then when Harold Ramis died, he's like, oh, okay, I'll talk to you. So Bill Murray's a great comedian, but I think he's a piece of shit human being. I really do believe that. Great comedian, love his movies, but I think he's a shitty human being. I really do think that. Just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. Yeah, they're making another Critters film to Sci-Fi Channel, which has nothing to do with that awful fucking whatever the fuck that thing was that I ranted on a month or two ago. I think that might be the worst thing I've seen this year. That Critters, the new binge, fucking bullshit. Thank you, Mr. T. Pity the fool. How Terminator Darth Fate trailer moves beyond the past. Jerk it all over your face, Mr. Article Writer. Hollywood Reporter, fuck the Hollywood Reporter. How about you pork my dick in your mouth, Hollywood Reporter? Van Damme's Eagle Path. He's been saying it's going to be released for like 5 years. So I won't buy it until it's on a store shelf or on Amazon. He's been saying he's going to release that for 5 years. Once the MCU doesn't make enough money, what's the next gimmick? Your guess is as good as mine, but superhero movies aren't going away anytime soon. They're not going away anytime soon. That's the truth. And they'll just reboot Iron Man, they'll reboot Captain America, they'll reboot, really. I like Black Hawk Down, actually. So I don't know what you mean. I like Black Hawk Down. I've never said I dislike that movie. Legend, I don't mind. The guy who mentioned Ghoulies, no, I don't think they're going to do a Ghoulies sequel or remake, and I don't care to see one either. Edward Furlong will be digitally placed in the new Terminator. Oh my god, why? Why would I buy the Blu-ray of Double Impact when they fucked me over with Nemesis and VD? And then they talk shit behind my back on Facebook. Right, it's moved out now, but I still have this bad taste in my mouth. I don't really want to give them my money. They're like $30. I don't want to give them my money. Avengement, I've heard good things about that Scott Adkins film. Why do you think the Rambo 5 trailer ain't real? It's all footage that's never been seen before. So I don't know why you think it's not real. I reviewed Frailty. I love Frailty with Bill Paxton. I reviewed that on the channel. Do I think the Spider-Man 90s cartoon never get official release? No, because if it hasn't been released yet. I reviewed Buckaroo Banzai. For folks out there, just time out before you type anything. Before you ask me anything about a movie, please go to my channel and type in the movie first. Because many times I get asked about movies I've already reviewed, so please check first. And also, this stream, I'm kind of focusing more on films of this year and films coming out. So that way we have a certain theme. But thank you, Orc. You noob. You know, you're a noob too, man. You're the biggest noob in this room. Hi, Night Rider Media. Hey there. It's cool, Silver Skull. I don't mean anything bad about it, but I do like Buckaroo Banzai, to answer your question. I do like the film. It's very creative, imaginative. When movies used to be that way. No, there's still a lot of movies I haven't seen. There's still a lot of movies I haven't seen, but it's nothing to apologize for, folks. I just didn't want to go in all directions. I kind of want to try to focus on something, but I'm not going to get mad and yell at people like some streamers I'm sure do. Well, Metallica kind of did that with Mission Impossible 2, and I like that song for Mission Impossible 2. Thank you, Big Bang Theory. Thank you. Orc is a really nice guy in seriousness, really kind guy, has a good heart. So, but he's a lot of fun in the sausage factory. Hopefully, when I get moved in, I know Pizza has said I can come back on. So, hopefully, we'll get that going. Might take me a month to get everything settled after during the move, but I will be back. Hey, Metal Joe, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you to everybody for the birthday wishes. So for those who just came in, what films of 2019 have you liked and which ones have you hated? Escape Room I've heard of. I didn't see it. That came out January of this year. I did kind of want to see it, but I didn't need to see it in the theater. Yeah, I saw Rambo 5 trailer. I didn't care for it, but I'm the only one. To me, it looked like a ripoff of Logan. And I don't want to see a Logan version of Rambo. Maybe because Rambo 2 and 3 are the ones I grew up with the most, so I missed that Rambo. And Rambo 4 I thought had the First Blood and Rambo 2 elements combined well, and it did it perfectly, so maybe that's why. Alien came out 40 years ago, too. Huh. Someone else mentioned that. But yeah, Alien is a classic. We don't have too many classics. Escape Room looks like a Cube ripoff. Yeah, I can see what you mean. But you know what? I'm fine with a ripoff because I watched this again. This is considered a First Blood ripoff, but this is an awesome movie. This to me, criminally underrated film. Love The Hunted. That's the title of The Hunted. Love this movie. I watched that. Doing good, Louis Tillians. I probably fucked up your name. Yeah, John Wick 3 was great. Us, I did not see. Avengers 4. Way too PC. I can see what you mean. The Nemesis Blu-ray, it's an alternate cut because at the very end of the film, there's a narration by Tim Thomerson saying, "Let's get them." So there's a downbeat ending added because that version was in an overseas market. So you just ruined the ending. You made it a downbeat ending with this stupid narration. And I yelled about it to NVD, and they didn't know anything about it. So because they don't know much about Nemesis. Batman vs. TMNT, I did not see. Silver Skull, I recommend John Wick 3. I love John Wick 3. I thought that was fantastic. But that's the only film I really enjoyed this year. Thank you to everyone for the birthday wishes. Caution boxing. My favorite anime Disney film? I guess Wall-E doesn't work. Well, that's not Disney. Maybe Aladdin or Lion King. Expendables 4 is filming after Sly finishes Rambo reshoots and promo. Oh, there's reshoots of Rambo? Yeah, I wonder why. I've heard of that movie, Maverick, with Sam Elliott. I'd watch it for Sam Elliott because I love Sam Elliott. The worst cartoon you've ever seen? Oh, Wall-E counts, then Wall-E would probably be up there. I adore Wall-E. I think I saw Wall-E in the theater. Did I see it in the theater? I loved Wall-E. The worst cartoon, I think, is the new Ninja Turtle cartoon where they all look fucked up. They all look like shit. And then people give the praise in the past. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. This just what's a pass. Jim Carrey marathon, maybe one day. Well, Orc, I can't tell you what to watch, but I hated the movie. I mean, if you want to see Bebop and Rocksteady high five after they looked at their dicks, and the guy from Arrow plays shitty Casey Jones, who beats Bebop and Rocksteady by himself without the turtles' help. Yeah, the guy from Arrow's Casey Jones beats Bebop and Rocksteady by himself. Yet people say that's a good Ninja Turtles movie. I don't get it. Someone can explain to me. I don't. I would never do an Alec Baldwin marathon. Rambo 5, a few people have asked me about that. That's why I put it in the title. I saw the trailer, the bootleg trailer. It did nothing for me. It looked like Rambo in name only. It looked like he's really trying to rip off Logan and maybe a bit of Taken. And I could tell Rambo's going to die. I don't want to see a Rambo version of Logan. Like I said before, if that was called Bullet to the Head sequel called Arrow in the Head, I would have thought the same thing. It's Rambo in name only. Rambo 4 ended it perfectly. Hacksaw Ridge did not see. You saw Triple Threat, liked it, but it wasn't as great as I hoped it would be. You might not like it. I've heard that, Metal Joe. Sad to say, I've heard that. The 90s Fantastic Four movie is pretty lame. Everyone asking about marathons, maybe one day, but it takes time to do a marathon. So, too many movies, too little time. Um, Lewis, I gotta say, Hard Target. I love the John Wick trilogy, but Hard Target is just a personal childhood favorite of mine. John Woo at his best, in my opinion, especially the uncut version. But I'm a big Jean-Claude Van Damme fan as well. So we'll give you $500,000. I guess Out of the Shadows is better than the 2014 film, but that's not saying much. There's not many Chuck Norris films I hate. It'll probably be just a couple of his later ones, like the Logan's War and all that. Most of Chuck Norris's early films I enjoy. Yeah, Rambo, Raphael, Cobra. I love those three characters. Thank you, Megajetti. Bad Boys 3, I should look forward to. That's one of the few things I look forward to. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So, what films in 2019 are you guys looking forward to, if anything? I don't like A Better Tomorrow, so it would easily be The Killer, I think is better. The Killer I actually enjoy. But hey, one of the stars is the guy who played Inframan. So, Inframan and Chow Yun Fat killing people. Midsummer, yeah, I saw that trailer when I saw John Wick 3. Something about a cult of people in white robes. I don't know, it looks like they want to sell me some fucking real estate, this cult. You know what? It honestly looks like a ripoff of The Wicker Man or something like that. Not the Nick Cage one, but the original. The Lighthouse, never heard of it. Brightburn, I'm burned out of superhero movies. I don't care to see it. I'm getting tired. I know you're Marvel DC fans, so you will disagree, but I'm just up to here. I'm just so sick and tired of superhero and comic book movies. If I didn't see another one in the next 5 years, I'd be happy. Just getting so burned out on them, especially after these last Avengers movies, which I thought sucked. I know I'm alone in that, but I did not like the last couple Marvel movies. I hated Captain Marvel. I did not like Black Panther. Things overrated as hell. And Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, I did not like. I know I'm alone in that, but that's my opinion. I know no one would agree, and that's fine. I'm not going to make people do anything. The Thing 2011, yeah. Thank you for that. Oh, the director of The Witch, pass. I did not like the bitch. I did not like The Witch. Boring as fuck film, in my opinion. Thank you, Kingler XD. I said the same thing. It looks like Rambo in name only. That's why I said if it was Bullet to the Head 2, aka Arrow in the Head, I would have thought the same thing. It's the one he wants the Oscar and he wants the Logan cash. I really do believe that. I don't care about Peter Rabbit movie. Avengement, I've heard good things about it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, no, it's just the first one. But it has its good moments. Michael Rooker mainly. Or Godzilla 2, Child's Play remake, Crawl. I do look forward to Crawl. Zombieland 2, Terminator 6. Yeah. The only one of that I could say is Crawl. Maybe Child's Playing Godzilla 2 on digital. Rambo 5, I don't. It Chapter 2, I didn't like the first one. Terminator 6, I thought it looked like shit. Nothing about it said Rambo to me. Yeah, I mean, because he wants to be Logan. He wants to be the Oscar wannabe fucking Logan box office. The Dead Don't Die, I saw that trailer. I don't know. Bill Murray, I like him as a comedian. As a human being, he seems like an asshole. Christine 27. The only Christine I've seen is the John Carpenter one. The first Suicide caught on national TV in the 70s, never even heard of it. Big Bang Theory, again, I kind of want to just keep it on newer films and films coming out or films of 2019. Yeah, I don't mean any rudeness on it. I just don't want to deviate too much. Sorry about that. But as for Pumpkin, the only one I liked was the first one. 10 Godzilla movies? Why? Well, I know why, but do we really need 10 Godzilla? Well, oh well. 10 Godzilla movies, Jesus. No, not as the villain in John Wick 4, because it really would be like the Matrix 4. He'd be in the film, but not as the villain. I read your comment, Mega Jetty. I like Double Impact. I enjoy Double Impact. I just don't trust MVD, the Blu-ray company, because they fucked me over with Nemesis Blu-ray. And then their audio issues with Lionheart Blu-ray. So I don't want to waste my money to fund them if they're not going to do their shit right. But I love Double Impact. I reviewed it when I did my Van Damme marathon. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'll wait for digital. Dread Across Country did not see. Actually, with the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, they pushed it back to February of 2020, which to me is a good thing. The movie will still suck, but I appreciate that they're at least taking initiative. They're not being Paul Feig and Ryan Johnson being you fucking suck and you're sexist and you're shitty. The film will still suck. I appreciate that. That's fine, Mega Jetty. Nothing to be sorry about. I didn't see the Slenderman movie. I didn't care. Multi James Bond fan, didn't see those shows. Flawless, didn't see it. I know what it is, though, but I didn't see it. I don't drink coffee. Favorite, least favorite Adam Sandler films. I think I talked about it when I did my Adam Sandler marathon, but my favorite is Happy Gilmore, and my least favorite is probably It's Going Overboard. Angel Has Fallen, I did not mind the trailer. Granted, it has bad CGI like all the other films, but I didn't mind it, and I liked the first two, so I'm curious to see Angel Has Fallen. I don't know if I go in a theater, but Angel Has Fallen, I didn't mind the trailer for that. So like that, I don't mind coming out. Crawl, I don't mind coming out. Gemini Man, I don't mind coming out. Rambo 5 can suck my dick. Do I drink or smoke? No. Turtle Tuesdays. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Batman versus TMNT, I didn't see. I just don't want to be like Raphael being a pussy again, like he was in the Michael Bay movies, like he was in the 2012 cartoon. I'm tired of my favorite character, Raphael, being a fucking sissy and pussy. I'm afraid of horses, like the 2012 cartoon. I got the shit kicked out of me by Shredder, and I didn't hit him one fucking time, like the Michael Bay movie. I'm tired of Raphael being a pussy. I know he gets beat up by Batman, so of course, this is Batman, so I'm not really looking forward to Batman vs. TMNT. I don't need to see my guy be a pussy again. I'm tired of being a pussy. I wish they did a Raphael movie. If I had $1 billion, I would. Well, thank you, PerryFan49. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I didn't see the first Frozen, so Frozen 2, whatever. 2010 to 2019 is a lot shittier than 2000 to 2009. Uh, Tuesday 25th at 4 p.m. Eastern. Sly is not making Hunter as far as I know. I'm not going to believe it until he's actually making it. So as far as I know, he's not making it. My type of chips, over 18 and clean. Roland Emmerich, I like. I hated That's My Boy. I ranted on that piece of shit. I don't care about Aquaman. I really don't. But yeah, Batman vs. TMNT, I don't want to see, really, because I don't want to see Raphael being a fucking bitch again, like he has been lately. That's just me. Your favorite of the live action Ninja Turtles is part 3? Teach their own, man. And I much prefer the first two. But that's teach their own. I haven't seen most of direct-to-video Wesley Snipes movies. I do not have a celebrity crush. Steve Plane 3 looked like shit, just like the second film was shit. It looked cheap. It looked stupid. Sly taking a paycheck. He said no to work with Jackie Chan on a film, but he's doing bullshit like this. Fucking stupid. He has some badass moments. Oh, that's good to hear then. That's good to hear. So he's not a bitch in the movie, is what you're saying, Robert. Because he was in the Michael Bay movies and he was in the 2012 cartoon. If girls are athletes, I'm fine with it. As long as they're clean. Very DCEU movie, there isn't one. I don't like any of them. Man of Steel boner sucked. Batman v Superman was darn a butt sex. Wonder Woman was a bitch. And Aquaman I don't give a fuck about. And Justice League was just ass. I know I'm harsh, but I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to hold back. If you like it, that's cool. It's not for me. Yeah, the Third Estate Plan is garbage. Stallone should retire. I hate to say it, but I think it's the truth. That's cool, Mega Jetty. We just agree to disagree. I prefer the first two Ninja Turtle movies. I think the third film, the turtles themselves looked like they were dipped in, like Splinter looks like he was dipped in a vat of KFC, and the turtles look like they're fucked up with moles all over them, like they were born half-assed. Hey, Mega Pork Chop Express is a very nice person. I still, still thank you for the gifts you've given me in the past. Mega Pork Chop Express. Really interesting stuff about the overseas video saga that you guys went through with the ratings boards. Thank you for the nice words too. Family Guy, I'm not much into, man. Next Mutation is laughable. It's fun, laughable, if that makes sense. Tina Hill, I don't mind. I haven't seen in like a decade. Well, even I thought the story in Ninja Turtles 3 was pretty lame. Like Mikey saves the kid, but the kid likes Raph for some reason. That doesn't make any sense. Like Leo and Mikey save the kid, but the kid likes Raph. Like, wouldn't it be better if Raph saved the kid? That would make more sense story wise. And like hey, Mikey has a crush on this woman, but they're not going to go all full force on it. So it's like, why the fuck did you bring it up in the first place? So I don't know. I think even the story's a bit wonky in that. It's like if you're not going to do it, don't bring it up in the first place. But that's just me. There's a lot of stuff in that in part 3. Like all this shit you bring up, then you don't do. It's like what the fuck. The movie. It's like the movie couldn't. do you want to be serious or do you want to be goofy? And then it tries to shit the bed on both, in my opinion. The Predator game trailer, I did not see it. I didn't know there was a new Predator game. What the hell is coming out? Should look that up. What is coming out in fucking June? Dark Phoenix. Okay, I'll ask you guys some questions. Do you give a shit about X-Men Dark Phoenix? I actually have dumb fun with the Charlie's Angels movies. Plus, those women are hot. I think all three of them are hot. So I watch it as sort of a nobody does. Yeah, but Mega Jetty, none of that's in the movie. Nothing about that says he's an ancestor, Splinter's master. None of that's in the movie. If that was in the movie, it'd be interesting. Yeah, no one gives a shit about Dark Phoenix. Isn't it the girl from Game of Thrones who said people who hate the new Game of Thrones season are pieces of shit? Actually, Mega Jetty, I have a playthrough on my channel playing Alien Isolation, which I love it. But Mega Jetty, in case you're wondering, I have a playthrough on my channel of me playing Alien Isolation for the first time, and I love the game. It's the best Alien thing since Aliens. Hey, Shamozen, thank you for dropping by. I don't think you're missing much, Maverick, but I'm not a big X-Men movie fan. I can watch X2 and X-Men 3. That's pretty much it. Megan Fox, the fans, yeah. My profile is Rambo and Raphael put together, hence Rambo Raph. Oh, he's asking someone else. Whoops. I should have read closely. Multi J's Buff is asking Ryan DeWitt Todd. Whoops. Black Mirror, I haven't seen. Thank you, Marty McCann. Thank you. Well, Dark Fate's going to be hit since no one gives a flying fuck about it. And I don't blame you. Okay, Men in Black International. Does anyone give a shit about new Men in Black movie with Chris Hemsworth? Which anytime he's in a film that's not Thor, it flops. Have you noticed that with Chris Hemsworth? If he's in a film that's not Thor related, it flops. Yeah, wait for people. Mega Jetty, I wish they would have put that in the script. It would have been a better script. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, I don't care for. I didn't watch much Twilight Zone, so I can't answer your question, Maverick. I'm watching Dark Towards the Theme, which wasn't a nasty, but it did make the Section 3 list. Fucking figures. I haven't seen 12 Strong, but what didn't do that well, I don't think. Glass, I don't. If I could say John McClane's line from Die Hard, Glass, who gives a shit about Glass? I don't give a shit about Glass. Black Cat with Chris Hemsworth was fucking boring, and I like Michael Mann a lot, but that was one of Michael Mann's most boring movies. Yeah, now Tommy Lee Jones, no Will Smith. What's the point? It's Ali. Gives a fuck. I haven't read much books lately, so I don't have a favorite novel. I'll see the new X-Men and I'll see the new Men in Black when they hit Redbox. Yeah, if it's that dirt cheap. Yeah, but Mega Jetty, they could have done in the comics where like someone made a symbol and it's a symbol of the Foot Clan. Like they could have done something like that. Like one of the comics did that. Like I think they could have done more with it, but teach their own. But yeah, I'm just telling how many people give a fuck about the new Men in Black. Oh, thank you, Jerpen. That's really nice of you. Happy birthday, buddy. Thank you, man. That's very kind of you. Yeah, Men in Black 2 was a letdown. Men in Black 3 I thought was a bit better. But Men in Black International, again, does anyone really give a fuck about that? Yeah, it's such a great fucking summer. Edge of Tomorrow 2, you only need the first one. Yeah, you don't need a sequel. Love your love for Predator 2. I hate people who diss it. Glad you defend it. I love Predator 2 to death. Predator 2 to me is the most underrated sequel of all time. Like, did you guys know there's a new Shaft coming out with Sam Jackson and Richard Roundtree and the guy from Independence Day Resurgence, Jesse Usher, in it? Did you guys know that? Did you guys know there's a new fucking Shaft movie coming out? I didn't know that until I saw a trailer recently. Or I forgot it. If I did know, I completely forgot it. So I was looking it up. Sleepless, I haven't seen. I haven't seen Sleepless. Yeah, I guess they're passing the torch. And you know who's directing the fucking movie? Tim Story. And you know who Tim Story is? He directed Ride Along 1 and fucking 2. So the director of Ride Along 1 and 2 is doing a Shaft movie. Happy Death Day, I didn't mind the first one. I didn't see the sequel. Legend 935. Hi, man. My first vid I saw for you was the Dead Trigger movie rant. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoy the rant. That Dead Trigger was such a bad Dolph Lundgren film, and I love Dolph, but that was fucking bad. Fucking Tim Story. The director of Ride Along 1 and 2 is doing Shaft. Well, he didn't take a shaft in his mouth. He can shove a shaft up his ass. Jesus Christ. Tim Story. It's funny, his name's Story, but he doesn't know how to fucking write one. Jesus Christ. You give your name a disservice. Fucking Ride Along 1 and 2. Overrated fucking films. Blue Shogun? I wish you luck on that, man. It's hard to write a story. Stuber, I saw that trailer. That looks like a film to see at home, not in a theater. That does seem like a film that would just go straight to video, not in the theater. But it didn't look bad. Creator Baxley, I love. I love I Come in Peace, Stone Cold, Action Jackson. Let's see. What else is coming out? There's a sequel to 47 Meters. Uncaged. I didn't know there's a fucking sequel to that movie coming out. What is the sequel to that movie for? Why did the ride along movies become popular? Because Kevin Hart is the new thing, man. Which again, I find him funnier in interviews than he is in movies, to be perfectly honest. You know what? After what Shane Black did with Predator, I don't want anyone touching Predator ever again, even John McTiernan. Because if Shane Black can fuck something up that badly, I don't trust anyone. Coming to America 2, why? Nemesis 2, 3, and 4 are the biggest pieces of shit. I wouldn't buy those for $1. Thank you, Caleb. The Predator was a box office disappointment. That's why they're not making sequels. They set up for a sequel. My, I don't really care any way about it. I'm indifferent. Crawl looks good. Crawl looks good. I like the director. Slide making Hunter? No, not that I know of. He's been saying he wants to do that for years and years. I would bet instead he'll do like something stupid like Escape Plan 4, Spendables 4. I don't think he'll ever make Hunter, Josh. Yeah, there's another Jumanji sequel because the previous one was such a huge hit. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids TV show coming out. Weren't there already a TV show back in the day? I swear there was. A film adaptation of Cats. Guess if you're a furry fan, you'll enjoy that. Play video games, read videos in the background. That's cool. Thank you. Aladdin, the live action one. I don't need to see the blue smurf of Will Smith. Hey, Fred Herbert. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Fucking cats. Soap opera with cats in it or something. Yeah, I guess if you're a furry fan, you'll enjoy that. Nothing wrong with it if you're a furry fan. John McTiernan directed Medicine Man. He's not perfect. I love Predator and Die Hard, but I like Basic, but he did the Rollerball remake. Richard Victor Dixon, he did the Rollerball remake. Have you seen the Rollerball remake that John McTiernan directed? Have you seen that one? Rambo 5 bootleg trailer, Rambo in name only. I did not like the trailer. If you called it Arrow to the Head, the sequel to Bullet to the Head, I'd buy the same thing. It's his version of Logan. Touch with Kiefer Sutherland, never heard of it. The Pacifier, I had dumb fun with it. Street Fighter 2V, I don't think so. I saw a Street Fighter animated film. I don't know if that's the same thing. You know what? I like the trailer, The Claw. Alexander Aja, who did the Hills of Ice remake, which I love that remake. He's directing it. I really enjoy Crawl's trailer. That's one I would like to see. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Which is sad. I'm looking forward to that more than Rambo 5. I am a Scott Adkins fan. I loved his work in Undisputed 2 and 3. I really like Ninja's Shadow of a Tear. Uh, there's been a few. Close Range I thought was decent. I like Scott Adkins. I live again. Hey there, man. Doing well. Really nice guy on here. Uh, Rambo 5, the trailer looked like a piece of shit in my opinion. And Jesus Christ, man. If Bullet to the Head did a sequel called Arrow in the Head, it might as well be Rambo 5. It's Logan, Oscar bait bitch bullshit. Hurricane Heist was awful. Awful fucking movie. Awful fucking film. Yeah, but Richard Victor Dixon, John McTiernan, what was the last movie he made, and when was that? People say the same thing about Ridley Scott, and he made Prometheus and Alien Covenant, and look how shitty those were. I mean, look at many other directors who have come back. Shane Black, he helped work on the first Predator. Look what he did with The Predator. So I don't trust anybody. Favorite movie twist? I can't think of any. Live action remakes, as long as they keep making money, they'll keep making them. Thunder in Paradise, didn't watch. I know it's a Hulk Hogan TV show. Hard Rain is a better version of Hurricane Heist. I agree. Cartoon, the live action. In a way, the Ninja Turtles movies. In a way. I mean, it's based on a comic book as well, but it's more based on the cartoon. Well, maybe not. That's a yeah. Yeah, Terminator Dark Fate, Jesus Christ. Rambo 3 is criminally underrated, Marty. I definitely agree with you. Oh, the 13th War, that's another one he did that I didn't like. See, McTiernan's not perfect either. I love Predator, I love Die Hard. I even like Base It, but 13th Warrior, fucking Rollerball remake. Rambo 3 is highly underrated. Never understood the hate for it. Like I said, it came out May 25th, 1988. The 13th Warrior, it was just boring. Like, it kind of meandered, and it meandered, and it meandered more. And I'm like, where's this movie going? Antonio Banderas wasn't bad, but the song choice for Last Blood, I don't know what the fuck that song was. It sounded pretentious, to be honest. Kevin Park, hey man, just want to say I saw Predator 2 again the other night. I agree with your comments in previous videos. The best Predator film along with the original. Thank you, Kevin Park. Predator 2 is great. It owns. Love Predator 2. I don't give a shit about Hairspray, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, McTiernan hasn't been active too, so he's probably rusty. I mean, I could deal with you, Richard Victor Dixon. I get what you mean. Give him one more shot, sure. With what he's done, he deserves at least one more shot. I can see what you mean. The original trailer for 13 War called Eaters of the Dead, I didn't know that trailer was available online. I'd like to see it. I didn't see Nomads. I know that's an early McTiernan film. Predator 2, Oliver Harper counter is good. Does he shit over the movie? If he does, I don't want to watch it. The Predator 2 comments I enjoyed. They were pretty fun. They're a lot better than the Big Trouble in Little China comments. Those were fucking shitty. Nothing against the guy who said it to me, but the Predator 2 comments were cool. They were cool. The Big Trouble in Little China comments were awful, though. Sad to say. They were pretty damn bad. Josh, sad to say, you're right. I agree with your assessment. Oh, that's cool, Van Orange. I'll give it a listen then. Bloodfist, I need to give those another watch. Predators, I actually reviewed Predators. Adrian Bidnose Brody, wannabe remake of the first film, 50 references to the first film. Tony Scott, if he did a Predator film, that would have been awesome. If back in the day he did a Predator 3, that would have been really cool. Tony Scott, may rest in peace. A drink for Mr. Tony Scott, man. I really miss the guy, one of my favorite directors. John Carpenter said he wants to do one more film. I like Predator 2 and Congo, but I got to pick Predator 2 above it. Short Circuit 2 is great. I love both Short Circuit films. 4K screens, I never got into, so. Yeah, the new Sonic film got pushed back to February 2020. The film, I'm sure, will still suck ass, but I gave a golf clap to the director. Because most people are like, fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about. But you know what? It'll still be shit, but at least something happened. I give credit to that. Yeah. Stop eating my sesame cake. John Wood versus the Predator. Well, I feel sorry for the Predator. The new Aladdin movie, I didn't care to see. Blue Smurf Will Smith. That's what Will Smith looks like, a giant blue Smurf. Yeah, I'm sure in retrospect Sonic would only work as animated. I think it'll still be shitty because of the story. We don't need humans a la Alvin the Chipmunks or the Smurfs. But you know what? At least they're doing something. I can't shit on that because that's what I've been wanting directors to do for the longest time. Yeah, but Michael Jetty were Predators. I'd rather have them do something like Predator 2 where they went in their own direction and not stupid like The Predator. Bride of Chucky is lame as fuck. Legend of Zelda movie? I don't know who the hell would play Link. I have no idea. Yeah, John Carpenter wanted to do a Dead Space film. Just let him do it. Jesus Christ. If Van Damme was the actual Predator, no, because it'd be that shitty design where it looked like a giant bug. The Blade 635, hope you're doing well. My least favorite movie 2019. More I think about it, that Critters do binge bullshit. That'd be my least favorite because I forgot all about that. Cobra Kai series, never seen it, don't care to. Do not care to see it. Just no interest. Movie 43, yeah, good luck with that movie. That piece of shit. Yeah, Phantom Words, you pretty much said it best. More comical, which kills it. I don't know who the hell told you that, Caleb, but I think they're wrong. But teach their own. Hey, Basement Doritos. Godzilla the animated series, I never saw it. What type of car do you drive? A shitty one. Favorite car you've owned? There's no favorite. They all suck. As long as they work, they work. The Pickup Artist, you know what? I've never seen the movie, but I've seen the trailer so many times because that trailer was on my VHS of Predator. And I watched Predator so many times when I was a kid, so I will always see that trailer and then the teaser to Revenge of the Nerds 2, where they go that we're back. Tequila Sunrise is pretty boring. John McHugh's Thomas Crown Affair didn't see. Fred Herbert, I don't know about that idea. But getting back to the topic at hand, films coming out this year. Okay, let me ask you, what do you think about, as we're going to July, the Lion King live action movie? What do you guys think about that? Or Spider-Man Far From Home? What do you guys think about those two? Never been to UK. Slim Shady Show, never heard of it. Eye for an Eye, Sally Field, haven't seen it. Van Damme consideration for Wolverine X-Men 1, interesting. Been to Mexico? No. And a trailer, yeah. Looks like a shitty actress. Used in the Mad Max video game? Yeah. Forbidden Team I thought sucked. Far From Home, I did not like the trailer. I don't want to see I don't want to see Iron Man Jr. I want to see Spider-Man. That's what makes him. It's like he's Iron Man Jr. You're the new Iron Man, and you have this. No, have him be fucking Spider-Man. Is that against the law? Deep Star 6 I reviewed on this channel. I enjoy it. I have a review of Deep Star 6 on the channel. Again, Spider-Man Far From Home, man. Fucking shit. Yeah, the original Lion King I like. I don't know why you needed a remake, which is how the fuck is a live action when everything's like CGI? Can someone explain that to me? How does that make it live action? That's cool, man. I just the Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm like, are they making him Iron Man Jr.? And I don't care for his fat fuck friend. And every single person knows he's Spider-Man. That's just fucking shitty, in my opinion. What's the point of the mask? Might as well not have a fucking mask. Hey, look, there's Peter Parker. I think sometimes they call him Spider-Man. I'm a Mortal Kombat fan, yeah. I like the first movie a lot. Who the hell is Clive Turner? Who the hell is Clive Turner? I don't mind The Day After Tomorrow. Film I'm looking forward to is probably Crawl, Gemini Man, maybe Angel Has Fallen when it comes to digital. Inside Man I enjoy. That's like the only Spike Lee film I like. The guy who directed Howling 7, yeah, might as well be, man. That shows how shitty Howling 7 was. I forgot the fucking director's name. I don't have the systems to play the new Mortal Kombat games. I only have a PS3. I don't have a PS4 or Xbox One. Okay, since you guys were, what do you guys say about Terminator 6 Dark Fate? I know I talked about this last stream, but just everyone's opinion on the trailer. Uh, feel free, man. Child's Play remake. I like that the doll's practical, but he looks kind of goofy. But I'll watch it when it comes to video, not in the theater. I think it'll still be better than Coulson Curse of Chucky, but and I like the aesthetics, the cinematography, the violence, the cast, the lead kid, but the doll, he looks fucked up. I don't know, he looks weird. I'll probably wait till digital. Yeah, that's about Terminator 6 Dark Fate. What do you guys think of it? Let's not interested, I don't think. I'm gonna watch Terminator 6 for free. Dull and boring. Meh. SG. The Feminator. That's really what it is. It's the Feminator. Mark Hamill and Fine is the voice of Chucky. The Feminator. Justin Bieber looking bitch. And a Mexican American. She goes to high school and get a B. And then Sarah Connor, Linda Hamilton looks like she's 90 years old. Feminator starring Justin Bieber. That's what it looks like, Justin Bieber. After Alien Covenant, they should never make another Alien film again. Never. Arnold was in Genesis, so him being in the film does nothing for me. Mortal Kombat 9 on PS3. Okay then. A24 movie. I didn't like any of them. We were the only people in the theater for Genesis. Had a lot of fun mocking the Mystery Science Theater 3000 style. That'd be the only way to watch that piece of shit. You go from the Terminator massacring the entire police station to a police station where Arnold is in a mudshot smiling while Bad Boys What You Gonna Do is playing. Yeah, Arnold got drop kicked in Africa and it barely did anything for them. Manhunt, I don't really care to play that game. I thought it was a pretty boring game. Just a Biba, come with me if you want to live. I'll supposed to. No, Arnold's going to be another Terminator. It'd be cool if he was human. Who do you need a why not just have Sarah Connor herself protect the girl with no Arnold? Well, that'd be an interesting idea, but they don't have interesting ideas anymore. Because women rule and boys drool. Like, what was that movie? Little Rascals. Quentin Tarantino Star Trek, I don't think it'll ever be made. I don't think they're willing to take that risk. Ravenous, I think I used to, but I don't have it review anymore. Yeah, silent quality CGI Terminator Dark Fate. Who would I have fight John Wick? That's tough. Van Damme, if he wakes the fuck up. I'm 36 and I feel old. Oh yeah, I'm really excited for Rise of Skywalker. Such a great title for that movie too. The Rise of Skywalker. Great. Kylo Ren, the emo dweeb. He's gonna turn good. I haven't read comic books in a long time. Yeah, I'm dirty 30s. I'm 36. The latest trailer, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I'll see it for free on digital, but I'm not going to the theater for it. I just got some McDonald's and got some Mellow Yellow in here. The Bourne films I fucking hate. I despise every single one of them. Hey, Liam F. Been a fan for years now. Best film reviewer on Keep Up the Good Work. Thank you, Liam F. That's really kind of you to say. Comic book movies are getting overplayed. I'm sorry, Marty McCann. I did not like The Bouncer. I thought it was really boring and really disappointing. But teach their own, man. Well, what's franchise better, Alien or Predator? Well, neither. Now that they've only have two good movies per each one. Fairly in McDonald's, the French fries. People ask about marathons, maybe one day, but there's too many movies, too little time. Right now, I'm in Iowa. Roma, I did not see. Savages, I did not see. The new Godzilla, I'll watch it when it goes digital at home. I'm not seeing it in the theater. Preacher TV show, I did not see. We don't have checkers around here. Favorite burger sandwiches, chicken sandwich. Pre-films never saw. Popeyes I enjoy. They're good chicken. The Boys with Carl Urban, maybe. Chill the Corn, the only one I liked was the first one. The latest film I watched was this film, The Hunted. Criminally underrated film. It's a lot like First Blood, but awesome underrated flick. Bloody battle at the end. Totally Joe's Benicio del Toro, fantastic. Very criminally underrated movie. It's funny, I watched this, which is like First Blood, And then on my birthday, there's a bootleg of Rambo 5. It's like some giant fucking cosmic joke being played on me. I will bet you money this will be a better movie than Rambo 5. And that's the I think the truth. Now playing podcast, never heard of it. Thank you, UFO Factor Fiction. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Favorite basketball team? It was the Chicago Bulls back in the day, but I haven't watched basketball in so long. Yeah, I mean, when I move, I'll probably be gone for like a month to get everything settled in. Photo player, I disagree 110%. Darth Zato, that's cool. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Bryce Russo. Bob Hoskins is me indifferent. Photo player, teach their own. You're not going to have anyone agree with you. KFC, not so much. I like Popeyes better. Least favorite movies: Feeders 2, Howling 7, Alien 3, the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle films. But anyway, getting back on the topic at hand, I kind of want to stick with the topic, not just have random questions. So just time out for a second. Like the topic at hand, like I said, films of this year coming out. Um, if you did not like the Terminator 6 trailer, tell me why. Believe me, I know why, but you tell me why. Don't say you don't like it. I mean, you didn't say whether you like it or not, but tell me why. Get some interaction with you guys. That fucking thing that comes out in November. Let me know. The Michael Bay Ninja Turtle films are pieces of shit, and they're similar to shit. Sorry. People watch they look at their dicks and high five, and not my cup of tea. Kind of hard to talk about films this year. Nothing's coming out. That says a lot. You pretty much that says a lot, man. Didn't watch the trailer. That's how interested I am. Yeah, this year is fucking getting worse than last year. Everyone's talking about there's nothing to talk about. Nothing's coming out this year. That says a lot. Directed DVD looks like directed DVD movie. Yeah. Barbarossa, never heard of Juno. I will never Moon movie you will never watch again, no matter how much requests. A Serbian film. I will never watch that one again. Was cheap, poor song choice. Tired of them screwing up these films ever since T4, in my opinion. I think they've been screwing up since T3. I don't give a crap about Ma. The Michael Bay films did not have heart. They had farts in it, literally. With Michael, I'm sorry, a film with Mikey farts in his brother's faces. I think you're looking at fart, not heart. There's literally a scene where Mikey farts in his brother's faces because he had too much pepperoni. That's not heart. Bunch of farts. That film can go fuck itself to high heaven. If I had a chainsaw and if it was a real person, I'd fucking cut it up to pieces. Yeah, T3 was rated R and it didn't do any good because it was still a lame movie. Sad that not a lot of people know the 2003 TMT cartoon. I know, it's my favorite cartoon. And no one knows about it because Nickelodeon doesn't want to release it because they know that show is better than their fucking cartoons. So they're fucking prejudiced against it. God damn it. Hey, Miguel. Thank you for the birthday wishes. The only Vin Diesel Triple X film I liked was the first one. Because people asked me about 20 times and they wanted a review. And I try to do as much stuff as I can for you guys because it's humbling that people want to know my opinion. So if I'll wait to watch them for free, but it's humbling when people ask for your opinion. Rise of the Turtles is a piece of shit. They all look fucked up. Have you met anyone who works at Nickelodeon? Believe me, they wouldn't want to meet me. I'd fucking deck them in the balls if they had any. Not really, but I curse them out. I say, fuck you, suck my dick, and leave. I don't have Netflix, so I don't care what's coming out on Netflix. Amityville films, I've only seen like a couple of them. Fanta Orange, have a good night. It's only 9 p.m. here. Well, Fred Herbert, they're just wrong. If they think the 2003 cartoon on TMT is the worst incarnation, they don't know shit about anything. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. They're a fucking moron. I know there's a new Ninja Turtle cartoon. It's a piece of fucking dog shit. Yeah, True Lies was the last good thing James Cameron did. Sizzling, well, that was back in 1994. Well, they're ignoring the other movies, Aaron. Everything after 2-2, they're ignoring. It's Halloween 2018, that's why they're doing it. That's why they're doing it. Halloween 2018 was a hit. That's the only reason they're doing it. Because Genesis did not do well in the US. They're doing a Zombieland sequel for some reason. I like Zombieland, but it's too late for a sequel. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Who gives a fuck? Christ. Terminator Dark Fate. Joker. Fuck Joker. I watched you. Private Joker. If the new Avatar bombs, I would laugh my ass off. Sadly, they won't be, but Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles, I want to give another watch. It's been a long time since I've seen that. The T2 3D Universal attraction is canon, thus it may explain why there's no John Connor. Yeah, but no one remembers that fucking attraction. I didn't know they stat shitty movies aside, exactly. Hey, Kentucky Container, great guy on here. Thank you for the nice comments, man. Thank you. This is a new computer. This is an HP computer laptop. Yeah, James Cameron wants to make 5 fucking Avatar movies. He can't even make one in 10 years. He'll be 130 years old by the time he does an Avatar 4. Yeah, Avatar won't bomb, but I wish it did. Give us a piece of humble fucking pie. Ryan do it, Todd, that's fine. Yeah, Bravo Zero is alley. That's how they fucked up with the new Star Wars films. That people enjoyed the prequels more. I didn't like It Chapter 1, so I don't care about It Chapter 2. I didn't like the first It Chapter 1. Juno, no, because you still have awful characters and a useless story in the Thing prequel. Monster Man's for Xbox 360, never heard of it, DJ. Dark Phoenix, I asked that before. No one gave a fuck about that movie. A Chronicle sequel, no, you're fine with just one film. Not every movie needs a sequel. I like the first Chronicle, but you don't need a sequel. The whole story was told. Thank you, Matt 11708. Thank you. The new Men in Black film, another Chris Hemsworth bomb. If Chris Hemsworth's not playing Thor, it bombs. Old Man the Sea bombed. Cabin in the Woods bombed. Red Dawn remake bombed for good reason. Ghostbusters reboot was a disappointment in box office. So, yeah, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. I didn't see the new X-Files season. I got enough from the fucking last season, the previous season. It was up to here with that bullshit. No, you Hancock 2. I like the first Hancock. You don't need a sequel. 20 months later, it's too late for that. Yeah, Black Cat bombed because it was a piece of shit. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd, Ghostbusters prequel show is stupid. How can you have a Ghostbusters prequel show when they're not Ghostbusters in that? The first film is the prequel. Using CGI and two actors to bring John Carter back to make him look like Edward Furlong. That's just stupid. Dora the Explorer movie. Didn't they cancel that? Didn't they cancel that thing? Idle Hands I enjoy. Yeah, I was going to talk about films of 2019, but you guys have a point. What the fuck else can I talk about? There's nothing worth a shit coming out except, I like Crawl and Gemini Man trailers. Angel Has Fallen was all right of a trailer. So what the fuck else can I talk about, really? Might as well shut this other page off. Favorite Star Trek movie is Star Trek 4. It'd be 4, then 3, then 1, then 6, then 2. Yeah, I always liked Ghostbusters 2. It has its flaws, but I always liked it. 10 times better than the 2016 film. I can't even say there was creativity with Avatar because it was just Dances with Wolves meets Ferngully, only giant blue Smurf starred in it. What's on my mind? My hat. Deer Hunter, I didn't see. Devil Dog Hound from Hell, a long time ago, but I barely remember it. I do remember Richard Crenna was in it. Yeah, but at the same time, look at the director of The Hitman's Bodyguard. He did Expendables 3. If a guy could go from Expendables 3 to The Hitman's Bodyguard, then you know what? I'm open. Triple Frontier, I didn't care to see. White Dog, I haven't seen. I've heard of, though. Interesting premise, White Dog. The new It trailer was unintentionally funny to me with the creepy grandma scene. Yeah. Was that supposed to be scary? If okay, people who saw that trailer to It Chapter 2, did that scene really scare you, folks? Did it really creep you out? Brightburn, I'm tired of superhero movies. So I don't give a shit about Brightburn. I'm burned out on superhero movies. The Evil Richard Crenna. I've seen bits and pieces, but I didn't see the whole thing. Hobbs and Shaw. It flips. They gave away the entire movie in the trailer, so you don't need to see the movie. The whole movie is in the trailer. Dirty Work, I didn't mind. Screwed, yeah, kind of forgettable. Lords of Dogtown, didn't see. It's a horror superhero film. I bet it'll have a downbeat ending. I bet it will too. Because how you don't defeat that kid. Back to Future 3 is my least favorite of the three, but I can watch it. The kid will be teen. I have no interest in it. The Spawn remake with Jamie Foxx. You mean the film where Spawn's barely going to be in it? Which Todd McFarlane, whoever said. Because that's what's going to happen. He said Spawn's barely going to be in that film. So what the fuck is the point? It's going to be more about two guys. Two cops, detectives, whatever. Rocket Man, Taron Egerton, I have no interest. Well, there you go. I think Caleb admitted it does. So it does, yeah. It does have a downbeat ending. Oh, wow. What a surprise. I don't know what's fun about that scene from the It trailer, but to each their own. I thought it looked goofy. Like a lot of It Chapter 1 was goofy. Not Now Keanu Reeves was a piece of shit. I like Elton John's music. I just don't care for biopics. That's why I didn't see Bohemian Rhapsody. I like their music, but I don't really give a shit about their life, to be honest. Am I excited about Sonic? Should I be? I've never seen I Love You to Death. Banks' character is going to be a wet blanket talking about don't kill my son after he's killing everybody. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, John Quinzali, the Rambo 5 trailer, which you can find on YouTube. I told you, someone said it looks like direct-to-video film. Rambo in name only, nothing about this said Rambo. He doesn't even look like Rambo anymore, doesn't feel like Rambo anymore. And it's him trying to be Logan. That's it. It's trying to be Logan, and Logan meets Taken. That trailer did nothing for me. Ed Wood was different though. Like Ed Wood, like it's a biopic of a filmmaker. I love films in general, but yeah, that's different. I did nothing special. I saw The Hunted with Tommy Lee Jones, and I got something to eat. That's pretty much it. Why are they leaving? Why don't they send military to shoot the crocodiles? They don't know there are any crocodiles. They're trying to. They can't contact anybody. The daughter and his wife, her father. They can't contact anybody. Should Sly retire? Sally, yeah. Face Off, John Woo, no, I did a review of that. I'm not a big fan. Worst Tim Burton film, probably Planet of the Apes or Dark Shadows. Taken TV series, never watched it. John Wick 3, I did a review of that actually on the channel. Aaron. Loved it. Loved John Wick 3. The next franchise to bring back and kill the character Logan style, probably Lethal Weapon. Face Off, I think, is overrated. I prefer Hard Target, The Killer, Hard Boiled, Broken Arrow, and yes, even uh, Paycheck. Face Off, Nick Cage is too over the top and too silly and laughable, and it's too long. I don't hate Face Off, but I think it's overrated. I much prefer Broken Arrow and Hard Target and Hard Boiled and The Killer. That's cool. We agree to disagree. I pre-recorded about 3 or 4, so those will probably be the only ones I'll be able to upload by the time I leave. Shit. There we go. Goosebumps TV series didn't see. Thank you to Dear Godzilla. Chain Reaction was alright. 8mm I love. Con Air, my favorite Nick Cage movie. A live action version of Akira, I don't see how they can pull it off. I really don't. The day I'm leaving is June 2nd, but a few days before, I'm going to have to probably have the internet turned off just in case. I would say Goodfellas, Casino, then Donnie Brasco. Best to worst. Not really. Jack and Gold Kid. I didn't like Arlington Road even before the trap ending. Neil Gaiman. I haven't read much of his stuff, to be honest. Shit. Bob Hoskins is a good actor. Yeah, this would be my last week. Yeah, I'll just be busy, just getting everything else, the rest of it packed up, everything done, everything settled. That's why I wanted to pre-record some videos. King Kong be a post-credit scene Godzilla? Probably. Sorry about that. I don't really get disturbed by movie scenes, to be honest. Yep, I'm moving June 2nd. Walking Tall, I like. I don't mind it. Turbulence is awful. Sorry, Liam F. I do not like Turbulence at all. Ray Liotta was fun, but the lead girl was pretty awful. Blown Away, not a fan of. Good explosions, that's it. Oh, thank you, Albin Hayden. Have you seen The Hunting with Christophe Lambert? I have not. I've heard good things about it. I've heard good things about it, but I have not. Stoner Crazy Clips, I don't know how to do that. I don't know if there's a way you can do that. But it's fine, you know. It's fine to take a little bit of a break. So look at it. Look at the brighter side of it. Yeah, Donnie and Enter the Fat Dragon looks pretty bad to me. Story has nothing to do with the original movie. The Town for 2010, good movie. Why remake Judge Dredd from '95? You already had that with Dredd. Shout Factory 2 with the work print. What's that? What is? No, DJ, they get different internet. I think Rambo Last Blood trailer looked fucking awful. Turbulence 3 didn't see. The Hunted 1995 is getting a Shout Factory? Okay. Never even seen the movie, but that. Well, The Hunting for 2003 doesn't get a Blu-ray, but 95 one does. Okay. I like the cell, so The new It. I like the Cell. The trailer for Rambo 5 looks like dog shit. What am I supposed to like? It's a wannabe ripoff of Logan. Awful song choice, pretentious. Nothing about it screams Rambo. It's Rambo in name only. Oh, Cell. Okay. I guess Cell would be worse than It. I don't like Ryan Torino, so the Deadpool output. Well, why wouldn't that Rambo 5 trailer be official? Why wouldn't it be official? They edited a trailer together. It's all new footage. It's not from any other previous Rambo film, so you can find it on YouTube. Jackal Gold Kika, I know. I saw it. I hated the trailer. But that looked like shit. Firebirds, I didn't care for. Not a fan. What movie scared me when I was a kid? Just the original Chainsaw Massacre. A little bit of the Blair Witch Project from 1999. The new It trailer, there was nothing creepy to me about it. It was about as creepy as going to the bathroom. Dog's Way Home, don't care to see. Alice Sweet Alice, never saw. I did enjoy Mandy. That was a great movie. Well, we'll see, hopefully, Porta Player. Everyone's asked me about Brightburn. I don't care to see Brightburn. I'm burned out on superhero movies. Hollow Man 2 is a shitty sequel. Mars Attacks, I still don't like. Go 1999, I haven't seen that film. Part 2, the It remake, looks like shit. Hey, Mega Jetty, have a good day. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you. Take care, man. Keanu Reeves recently said he would love to play John Constantine again. I would too, but no one liked that movie, so it's never going to happen. So me and him are alone in that. No one liked the movie, so they'd never make another one. I loved it, but that's just me. Christian Slater still in movies. Not good ones, but he's still in movies. Emilio Estevez, he's doing another one about homeless people in a library. A lot of times I go to McDonald's real quick, like, because these are only $1, and to me that's a good deal. I mean, hell, there's more of this than you get at the gas station. You get like a small bottle for like $1.69, but this is only $1, and this has more soda in it. So for my mellow yellow kick. What the fuck? Does Rambo kill himself in that new trailer? It looks like it. He might as fucking well. Bill and Ted 3, I don't know. I'll wait for a trailer. Last time I saw a comedy sequel was Dumb and Dumber 2, and that was a bullshit movie. Super with James Gunn, didn't care for it. Pitt 1981, lousy ending. Lousy movie, honestly. It's found with shits on can or bottles, in my opinion. Yeah, that's true, War. Well, this McDonald's has belly yellow. Not all of them do, but this one does. No more. Jonathan Foss, been watching you since Dark Knight Pisses and Prometheus Rants. Thanks for the great content. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching, man. Thank you. Yeah, I hope the move goes well too. But thank you for the well wishes. Alien 3, I think, is worse. Juno. Humanoids from the Deep. I saw the original. I didn't mind it. Hardy's. God, I remember Hardy's. Only restaurant that sells it? That sucks. Johnny Depp. I like Ed Wood. I like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I like the one he was in with DiCaprio. What the hell was that called? The first Pirates of the Caribbean, I don't mind. Sorry for the naive question. I don't frequent live streams because I only have 2 days of the week off, so I'm not lucky enough to catch them. But why is the quality not so good? Because I have lousy internet, and the only way for people to actually understand me is if I lower the quality. Plus, it's only me and my face and a blank background, so there's nothing HD worthy to show. But if I have an ultra quality, it'd be choppy. No one would understand anything I said. Tobey Maguire was only in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas like a minute, so I was fine with it. It too looks like The Visit too. God, God damn, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I think you have said on a few occasions you would rather watch Alien 3 over Covenant or Prometheus. Maybe in the spur of a moment I did, but Alien 3 is a Alien 3 killed Ripley, Hicks, and Newt, so that's deep down that's always gonna be the worst one for me. I think in the spur of a moment I was just so pissed I was saying random shit. Brokeback Mountain, I never cared to see it. Mighty Ducks films, I barely remember them. Against all odds, I've never seen it. Alien 3 did kill the franchise. That's why it could go fuck itself. Hey, Made a Pork Chop Express. Have a good night, man. Take it easy yourself. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you. Repo Man with Emilio Estevez is good. The one with Jude Law was, I thought, pretty shitty. I didn't do anything to Caleb. If you notice, I haven't touched anything on this thing, so Caleb should still be there. Hey, Alfonso Serrano. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you, man. 8 Million Ways to Die, I've heard of, but I've never seen with Jeff Bridges. I've heard of the film, though. Well, I know some friends of mine that don't like Safe, but I like Safe with Jason Statham. I don't know why people hate Mimic. I like the film. I think it's a pretty good monster movie. I think it's one of the director's better films, in my opinion. I like Mimic a lot. Guillermo del Toro, I like it more than The Shape of Water. I'll admit it. Shape of Water was okay, but I think Mimic was a better film. Fan film trailers, I don't know about any of them, so I must be out of the loop on that. Flatliners from 1990, I enjoy. I like to get the Blu-ray sometime. Duo is a great movie, great film. Yeah, I love The Relic as well. Yeah, I love that scene in the Hills of Eyes remake. It's one of my favorite remakes because of stuff like that. John Carpenter's Lost Themes, Volume 1 and 2, good music. Good composing by Carpenter. I think M. Night is worse, honestly. M. Night is a shitty director. He's had more chances. 1941 is fun. I think it's a fun comedy. It's not a favorite, but Preston Fulton, I said, no, he's not in trouble. I haven't done anything to him, so I don't care. I don't care if he fucking says the ending. I'm not going to see the movie, so I don't care. I don't care about that movie, so go ahead. Other people might get mad at you, but I'm not going to get mad. You can tell the whole entire movie for all I care. Falling Down Michael Douglas, love it. Great acting performance by Michael Douglas, like when he goes into the burger joint. Are aliens for real? I've never seen one till I see one. Top 5 monster movies. John Carpenter's Theme and Aliens would be up there. Let's see, Aliens, Predator 2, Predator, John Carpenter's Theme, Tremors, The Blob remake from 1988. That'd be among there in the top 5. Absolute Diamond Phillips, I like that film. My favorite music album, the Rocky IV soundtrack. John Carpenter's Vampires, good vampire movie. There's no special features on the Golden Child DVD. There's nothing on the Golden Child DVD, and it's never been on Blu-ray. Oh wow, I Live Again one. Thank you so much, man. That's really kind of you to do, man. Thank you. Wow. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Caleb, don't worry about it with me, man. I'm not mad at all. Brendan Fraser, Sally, I don't know what happened to him. Marilyn Manson, I like some of his songs. Rap depends on. I like rap. Just depends. Tupac Shakur's Changes, even Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise, as long as it's not in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Buy yourself more McDonald's. Gotcha, man. Thank you so much. Shaft 2019 can suck on my shaft. Favorite audio commentary tracks? Kevin Smith commentary tracks are a lot of fun, like the one for Clerks and Mallrats and Chasing Amy and Dogma, especially with him and Ben Affleck back in the day. Also stuff with Kurt Russell and John Carpenter when they did commentary tracks, they're a lot of fun. Betrayal China, Steve New York, The Thing. I think about Angel. Maybe when it comes to digital, I'll give it a shot. Mumble rap. I don't know what the hell mumble rap is. Riff Raff and Down Payment Blues. I haven't heard those songs. Insane Clown Posse, not for me. How is actress? I don't really look at actresses as hot. If I want that, I'll watch porn, to be honest. Close Encounters Third Kind is a great movie. Serpico is a good movie too. Love Close Encounters Third Kind, and I like Serpico. Cherry Mellow Yellow, I've never had. They've never had it around here. Only YouTubers I watch are my friends. Michael CP, Michael Keane, the Choice Voice, Fabio, the Italian Style 51. How would I do a sequel to Golden Child? Vampire in Brooklyn, but it's Eddie Murphy's character, and you do it like Fright Night, where Eddie Murphy, something's happening, and that character goes through a Fright Night, the original Fright Night, but Chandler Gerald fighting vampires. Do it that. A good version of Vampire in Brooklyn. Wild Things I did not like at all. Overrated Spielberg film. E.T. I'll say E.T. I like E.T., but it's not in my top 5 or top 10 Spielberg movies. I reviewed Blade 1, 2, and 3. The first two Blades I love. Favorite Robin Williams film, Club Paradise. 21 Bridges, don't care to see. Not a fan of Hook. From Dusk Till Dawn, my favorite vampire movie. Well, AI Ready Player One are not really overrated. They have to be liked by a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people like those movies. Favorite 90s TV series? X-Files, before I went to shit. Kevin Bacon gets castrated? I have no idea. Is it Sleepers? I don't know. No, I like Halloween, so I wouldn't say it's his most overrated. The House That Jack Built, never seen it. I've heard of it. Platoon, I like. Bordeaux Blood, eh. I think Demon Knight was better. AI, I don't care for at all. Ready Player One, I did a review of that. Good visuals, but the lead sucked ass. A Boba Fett movie, I guess I wait for a trailer. Thank you, Orc. That was really kind of you. Thank you, Orc. Thank you very much, man. Oh, Trapped. Well, Charlize Theron. That's the film Tara Bacon just castrated. Okay. I've heard of Birdie, but I've never seen it. Glass. No, I don't need to see that film with a shitty ending. Have to birthday dollar for another soda. All right, man. Thank you, Orc. I haven't watched much of Tales of the Crypt. That's more Mike OCP's department. The House of Jack built by Metallica? Did not know that. Yeah, Ryan DeWitt thought he was good in it. He's saying thank you, DJ, for mentioning Jurassic Park in your list. Yeah, CGI like Gravity is the right way. CGI like Sharknado or Terminator Darth Vader is the wrong way. Misery with Kathy Bates is a good movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I'll wait for digital. Favorite sports movie? I like White Men Can't Jump. I like Any Given Sunday. Yeah, Hook is more Mike's movie. It's cool you guys like it. I just don't agree. Mickey Rourke, he's up there mentally. Kale, nothing to apologize. You guys didn't do anything wrong. Just stop apologizing. Nothing wrong has happened. Just stop apologizing. Worst comedy, Going Overboard with Adam Sandler. Don't believe me, watch the movie. Cool Runnings, I enjoy. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, never saw. I don't know why I didn't think of Rocky 4. Yeah, that's true. I guess I never think of boxing as a sports movie. But yeah, I would pick Rocky 4 then. I never think of it as sports. I don't know why. I never think of boxing as sports. I know that sounds stupid, but yeah, Rocky 4. Why was Fabio so pissed off a few weeks ago in the video? Because a guy was talking shit about him because of a friend that passed away when he was in the military. The guy crossed the line, said really fucked up shit to Fabio because Fabio had a friend who passed away in the military. I believe that was the case. But you get trolls that try to get you riled up saying the worst shit possible. So, Society, I have a review on here on my channel. I like that movie. Jordan Peele's Us, I did not see. Going Overboard or the epic movies and disaster movies. Yeah. Going Overboard, watch that movie, man. That movie is fucking boring and awful. Yes, even more than epic and disaster movie. My OCP is busy with work and school. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I talked to him like once in the past month, if that. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I'm just busy with work and school, man. Plus, I've been busy too, as well. I've been busy too. Yeah, I love John Candy. I did a marathon where I reviewed all of John Candy's movies. There's a playlist of it on the channel, and John Candy is greatly missed. Any films looking forward for the remainder of the year? Crawl, Killer Crocodile movie, Gemini Man. Some films I'll watch digitally, like Angel Has Fallen or maybe even Child's Play, but not a lot. I never talked with my neighbors, so no, I won't miss them. Garbage Pail Kids are back to me, neither. Five favorite Halloween films. Do you mean the Halloween franchise? Favorite Giallo movie, Deep Red. I love the Friday the 13th films. I reviewed all of them. The ones I had the most problems with are Part 8, but even then it wasn't full on rant. But no, there's not a family video where I'm moving to. Top five Halloween films, I would say 2 is my favorite. 3 I really enjoy. 1 would be in the top 5. H2O would be in the top 5, and 4 would be in the top 5. Daniel Radcliffe, I give credit to the one he did with Horns. I give credit to his acting in that role. Daniel Radcliffe. Rocky 2, I love. I reviewed all the Rocky films. I've reviewed every Stallone film I've reviewed. Rocky 1 through 4, I love. It'd be like 4, 3, 2, then Balboa, Rocky Balboa, then 1. No, I'm not to. It's 9:43 p.m. I'm not to up to anything. Not going to go anywhere this late at night. Press your folds and tell me what. I missed it. Never seen Rick and Morty. Why are hospitals and horror movies so empty? To try to make it creepier. But I know that's not real life, but movies are movies. Actually, Jason Gozell is my favorite Friday the 13th film, to be honest. Jason Gozell is my absolute favorite. Haven't seen The Revenant. Surf Ninjas is pretty damn bad, in my opinion. Favorite Michael Keaton comedy? Probably go with Beetlejuice. Hey, no problem, man. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you, Mike Holly, for wishing me a happy birthday. I'm not a fan of any of Rob Zombie's movies. Happy, never heard of the show. Yeah, that's cool. 666. Yeah, but if the hospital was busier, then why? How would Michael Myers get around without anyone noticing? So I'm fine with what it is. Yeah, Rob Zombie's Halloween is so good, man. And so fucking awesome to hear fuck every five fucking seconds of fuck. And Laurie Strode being an uptight bitch. Ooh, a broken nail, dead weight. Fuck Rob Zombie. He can't write a goddamn enough words for a napkin. I like his songs, Scum of the Earth and Super Bass. I like Rob Zombie's song. I just think he's a shitty writer and a shitty director. For Kaiju, 0%. Hey, Liam F., have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, man. Resident Evil 4 favorite weapons? Gotta be the shotgun. I'm a shotgun fan. Preston, what are you talking about, man? You keep mentioning this stuff. What? If you didn't want to mention it, you stop commenting about it. Fuck's sake. Just relax. Thank you, Albin. Thank you. The new Bill and Ted. I would look forward to it if it wasn't for fucking Dumb and Dumber 2. And I'm like, that was a sequel that was many years after. And that was so awful. And that's the Old Republic I didn't see. I mean, I didn't play. Alfonso Serrano, I agree with you. Favorite gun in John Wick 3? Shotgun. The shotgun with the armor piercing bullets. It's fine, Ryan DeWitt Todd. I don't know why people keep apologizing. Just relax. It's not the end of the world. It's just a stream. I don't know why people keep apologizing. It's fine. There's nothing to apologize for. Would you like to direct a new Ninja Turtle movie? The guy who did Drive and uh, the one with Martha Costos, and then Diver 2 Dark Hero, or the guy who did the Raid, have him directed, or John Woo maybe. The Raid 2 has good action, but shitty pacing. Literally, there's 30 minutes you could cut out of that film. and not even touch a single action scene. Breaking Bad, I will admit, I did not see. Hulk games, I haven't played too much of them, man. XSC3, happy birthday, Matt. Sorry I can't stick around. Love the channel. Keep up the good word. Shin Godzilla didn't suck. Agree to disagree. Pacific Rim is awesome too. That's cool, man. We agree to disagree, but thanks for stopping by, man. Page Master, I'm not a fan of. Bones the Snoop Dogg was pretty shitty attempt to make it a horror icon. PT looked good. I saw people play it. Would have been nice if that got released, but that company is stupid. Which house do you mean? You mean the TV show? You mean the movies? No, not much, Andy Brown. Another good movie in the Alien franchise? No. Favorite monster movie? Probably Aliens. Lars von Trier I've heard of, but I didn't see his movies. Silent Hill Walkthrough one day? Maybe. Sniper? I like Sniper. Sniper 2 and 3 are alright. The others I don't care about. I don't care about Teen and Tail, so sorry, I can't give them credit when I don't care about them. Movie 43 is, or Norbit, they're both awful. I guess movie 43 is worse because you have so many attempts at stores and they all suck. Seven Samurai I have not seen. Yeah, Konami are pretty fucking morons. Think about the success of Resident Evil 7. Konami could have had that and they pretty much threw it away in the garbage. That's how stupid they are. They would have had the success Resident Evil 7 had. So now they're, having money and but not for Silent Hill. Fucking stupid and ridiculous bullshit. Fucking ridiculous, man. Do you wish Stallone and Arnold did a movie back in the 80s or 90s? Absolutely. They could have done Contra, the movie. Midnight Run is a good movie. I am a De Niro fan. I like The Fan. I like Meet the Parents. His role in Goodfellas and The Untouchables. Taxi Driver. Good Boys, don't care to see. Danger Zone, I've never seen. I've heard of it though. I've never smoked weed once in my life. Just have no interest. I don't play much PC games. Back in the day, I loved Serious Sam. That was a fun PC game. Analyze This is all right. Yep, I watched my friend Michael Keane, The Choice Voice. He has a video game channel, and I watched him play Resident Evil 2 Remake. Looked pretty good. James Stewart, he's fine. Drive Hard is a piece of shit movie. Still shitty. Nope, DJ. Nope. And if so, I don't care. Favorite horror movie? Aliens. Also, John Carver's The Thing would be up there. Favorite Gene Hackman movie? Uncommon Valor. I don't know. I don't really feel intense with movies. Whiplash didn't see. Spy Hard I haven't seen forever. Captain America comics, never read the comics. The Last Tape of G4 never did. Kurt Cobain, I agree with Fabio. He's a little bit overrated. I don't mind a couple other songs, but I put Metallica, Aerosmith, AC/DC, many other stuff above them. Sandlot I haven't seen since I was a kid. Nothing to Lose is funny. Martin Lawrence, Tim Robbins, love that movie. The Last Stand with Arnold, I think it's underrated. Yeah. Gene Wilder, I enjoy. I love See No Evil, Hear No Evil with him and Richard Pryor. I reviewed that film. Great comedy. Yeah, that's a good song. Analyze This, I don't mind. Bravo Zero, I love the Dirty Harry films, especially Madam Force. I also really enjoyed The Rookie from 1990. The Package I haven't seen with Tommy Lee Jones. Lexa Bliss, sure, she's hot. Metallica album, the one with Enter Sandman on it, I would say is my favorite. Producers, I never saw the producers. Standoff, I never saw. Willy Wonka, I like the original Willy Wonka. Good soundtrack, bad movie. Armageddon is one. Nope. I don't think about porn when I watch bad movies. Strangers 2, never cared to see. Jack or Gold Kid, sure, that'd be fine. Hardcore Henry would have been nice to see a sequel to that. Would have been nice to see a sequel to Cobra back in the day. Armageddon, didn't care for the love story. And I don't know, just it was Michael Bay kind of jerking off the explosions, which I know that's usual, but I don't know. Just Armageddon never got me, except the soundtrack. Yeah, Bruce Willis wanted too much money, so Sly said no, and he wasn't Expendables 3. DJ, I don't know the answer to that question, to be honest. The Armageddon just never got me. Could never get into it. Megadeth is good. Good band. I like Megadeth. I don't give a fuck about a new Ninja Turtles movie. They'll fuck it up somehow. I love Independence Day. I like Gerard Butler. Deep Bedpad's pretty boring. Deep Bedpad, yeah, that's a boring film. Gerard Butler, I like. Kevin Smith does need to retire. Sad to say. A new Turtles movie, I don't give a shit about. My old channel, probably 2000. My very first channel, I just did music videos. That was like 2007. And in 2008, I think I did stuff like a Rambo 4 review. And a lot of people found me from a Rambo 4 review back in the day when the film came out. I know one of my early reviews was a rant on Jaws 4. Game of Thrones, I never watched. Never watched TNA wrestling. YouTube back in the day, yeah, I miss it back then because you could actually have a channel and you could actually have a background and you could actually send people messages and it was easier to read comments. It was a lot better back in the day. I don't have any of my old videos, sad to say. Thank you, Alfonso Serrano. I agree. Favorite fight scene in the first Ninja Turtles movie? Hmm. Probably when they're fighting the Foot Clan in the final act. Devil's Tomb is a time waster. A remake of Leviathan? Shit, no. Favorite Cuba Gooding Jr. movie? Outbreak. He was in Outbreak. That's a great movie. Nope, I don't know anything about George R. Martin. Oh, sorry, he was asking someone else. Well, it's getting about 10 p.m. I'm probably going to call it a night. So thank you guys. I've been recording for quite a few hours. I'm a bit beaten down. Not from you guys, but just been a long day today. So I'll probably end it here. But I want to thank everyone for joining the stream. Judgment Night, that's a Triple Jr. movie. Hey, thank you, Chris Cool 24. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, thank you to everyone in here. It's cool, Preston. It's fine. Yep, everyone. Jackal Gold Kit, Jonathan Fox, Tat Cat, Marty McCann, 666, Fort Kaiju, Mickey, Brabus, Stalker Crazy Clips, A Gunman Production, Ryan DeWitt Todd, Mike A, Damian Cassetto, Andy Brown. Orc, I am 36, and I feel way too old. Way too old. Tingler XST, thank you. Hope you guys have a good night, and we will definitely talk to you guys later. I was born in '83, so 36. But thanks for watching. Take care. We'll have a see you later. Bye bye.